Hi students, welcome back to my channel Aparna's Math Tutorial after a break. I think all you are well. So let's start. Come to the question. Question number 19 is a ship takes 18 days to reach its designated part. It starts with food for its crew of 450 men at the rate of 720 gram per day per head. After 11 days of its journey, they rescued 180 passengers from a sinking ship. While rescuing, the captain noticed a technical problem in the ship's engine and estimated the ship would reach the destination after 9 days. How much food should they now consume per day per head so that it lasts for the rest of the journey? Here the question says the ship starts its journey for 18 days with 450 men. But after 11 days, they rescued 180 passengers. So the remaining days are and now the total men 630. Now I create a table of number of days, number of men and food per day per head. So after 11 days the food quantity is now for these remaining days for these 450 men at the rate of 720 gram per day per head. As they rescued 180 passengers, now the total men 630. As they reach the destination after 9 days, so now the number of days 9, number of men 630, and you have to find out consumption of food per day per head. Suppose it is A. 3 terms are here in this table. Now I create a table of number of men and consumption of food per day per head. When number of men 450, consumption of food 720 gram, and when number of men 630, we have to find out consumption of food per day per head. I let it A. Here the food quantity is same, it is not increased. So number of men increased from 450 to 630, so food quantity should be decreased. So number of men and consumption of food are in indirect proportion. Now I let this 450 as A and this 630 as B, and I let this 720 as C, and this unknown quantity as D. So according to the rule of 3 method, so A is to B is proportional to D is to C, as it is indirect proportion. Therefore so 450 is to 630 is 450 by 630. A is to 720 is A by 720. Now I put this A at the left side along. Now I simplify it. Here A is in fraction. Now I create another table. Number of days and consumption of food per day per head. Here when number of days 7, consumption of food this, and when number of days 9, we have to find out consumption of food. Here also number of days increased, so consumption of food should be decreased. So number of days and consumption of food are in indirect proportion. Now I let this 7 as A and this 9 as B, and I let this as C and this unknown quantity as D. So according to the rule of 3 method, so A is to B is proportional to D is to C, as it is indirect proportion. Therefore now I put this B at the left side along. Now I simplify it. So B equal to 400 gram. So how much food should they now consume per day per head? Now they consume 400 gram food per day per head. Question number 20 is 20 persons can finish a work in 30 days working 18 hours per day. In how many days will 30 persons finish the work if they work 9 hours per day? So here now I create a table of number of men and number of working hours per day and number of days. So when number of men 20, number of working hours 18 per day and number of days 30. Number of men 30, number of working hours per day 9, and you have to find out number of days. I let it A. So now I create a table of number of men and number of days. So when number of men 20, then number of required days 30, and when number of men 30, then we have to find out required days to complete that work. Suppose it is A. Here you see number of men increased from 20 to 30. So number of days should be decreased. So number of men and number of days are in indirect proportion. Now I let this 20 as A and this 30 as B, and this I let it as C, and this unknown quantity as D. Now according to the rule of 3 method, A is to B is proportionate to D is to C, as it is indirect proportion. 20 is to 30 is equal to A is to 30. Now I put this A at the left side along. Now I simplify it. So A equal to 20 days. Now I create another table, number of working hours per day and number of days. So when number of working hours 18, then number of days 20, and when number of working hours 9, then you have to find out number of required days. So here you see working hours decreased from 18 to 9, so number of required days should be increased. So number of working hours and number of days are in indirect proportion. Now I let this 18 as A and this 9 as B, and I let this 20 as C and this unknown quantity as D. So according to the rule of 3 method, A is to B is proportional to D is to C. Therefore 18 is to 9 is equal to B is to 20. So 18 by 9 is equal to B by 20. Now I put this B at the left side along. Now I simplify it. So B equal to 40 days. So in how many days will 30 persons finish the work? They will finish the work in 40 days. So time is over. If you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. I'll come in the next video. Till then, take care. Tata.